Good afternoon, traders. It is Monday, February 24th, 2014, and the U.S. stock market is closed. The bulls couldn't hold it today. I think that was the headlines with CNN News. Yeah, the market really took off today, big time, and then it just kind of faded some at the end. They said the S&P 500 made a record high today. Not sure if the Dow did or not. It may have. I'm not sure. Anyway, the Dow was up, I think, if I'm not mistaken, up like 160 or something early, sometime during the day, and then it faded at the end. Ended up closing up 105 points, which isn't too shabby. But it was looking to me kind of almost like a sell-off toward the end, which we don't like to see. But anyway, it clearly took out those intraday highs that I was talking about a couple days ago. Anyway, still a decent day. It was a little bit disappointing because we had some stocks that faded with the Dow, like ISIS, pharmacology. I think we were like up 5,000 with ISIS right after the open, and we ended up getting out with about $1,600 with that. So that kind of action is disappointing. We saw it in several of our stocks. So we ended up having, a winning day, but not as great a day as I would have expected. Anyway, we did close out over $3,000 in closed out trades, and we are carrying almost $6,000 in open trade equity. So what we've got to pray for is a little follow through tomorrow. I don't know if I'm being superstitious. I just have a funny feeling about tomorrow. It might be a rough day for us, but I assure you this bull market isn't going to collapse tomorrow. We just might have a rough day with our trades. Anyway, let's take a look at the charts. Okay, we're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average here, and you can see here what happened today. This thing just really took off right on the open, and build. Hey, I love this kind of action up to this point, because rather than having everything right at the beginning, this gave us a chance to get into a lot of things very nicely and profitably. Unfortunately, this is not the kind of action we like to have. This is, as I say, we're selling off pretty hard here at the end. I don't like it. This red line I put in here, that represents these kind of near-term intraday high that we saw 3 days ago, I guess, and that when the market hit that, it sold off pretty hard. And so today we really penetrated that very nicely, just really blasted right through it, but then we come back down and we end up closing below it. So right now, just what that line means, I'm not too sure, but I put it in there because it was kind of interesting. We'll have to see. I'm just not sure what's going to happen tomorrow. We could see some follow through on this downside action, but I assure you that all that's going to happen with that is it'll set us up for a really great day when we really take out these all-time highs. We can really celebrate on that, and that could happen tomorrow. You don't know. Okay, Bob will make a prediction. Bob says this thing is going to open lower tomorrow, and then it's going to blast out, and it'll take these highs out and set a new record. Okay, that's what Trader Bob says tomorrow. What does Trader Bob know? Heck, I don't know. Markets are markets. I'll show you one trade here that's really interesting. This is in TriQuint Semiconductors, and this is interesting. I'll tell you, TriQuint is involved in a merger with another chip maker, and I don't remember the company's name right now because it's not in our portfolio. But anyway, both companies are very, very strong, and they both exploded today once this news of this merger was announced. And after this merger takes effect, TriQuint will be no more, and neither will the other company. They'll get a new name. So I'm not sure just when TriQuint will go off the board. I assure you we'll get our money when it does. We don't have to worry about that. We'll trade it till it goes off the board. But anyway, what I really wanted to talk about is this was our most profitable trade today. We're holding over $4,000 in TriQuint. And one of the things I talk about, the people who try and pick and choose trades, it's something you can't do. I had a new customer, and if that new customer watches this, please don't be insulted. I'm just using you as an example. He had bought my system, set this thing up with all my markets and everything, and then sat in front of his computer and decided which trades he was going to take. And the problem with this, it isn't that new customer that's doing it all wrong. I have tried to do the same thing, and I'd make the same mistake. Here's the problem. The scariest trades, the trades that look the worst, are the most profitable. And the trades that look the best usually lose money. So if you're sitting there and choosing your markets, your stocks, you're taking some signals and not taking the other ones, I guarantee you're going to select all the losers and you're not going to get into winners. And of all the trades we had today, I bet you if I took 100 traders and asked them to kind of rank order the ones they wanted to take, TriQuint would be at the bottom of the list. Who wants to trade this gap? I mean, this is massive. You don't want to buy it there, but our system bought it there, and that's why I'm in this market. And the customers who are doing what they're supposed to do today are also in this market, and TriQuint is our most profitable trade. It's the scariest trade. It's our most profitable. Anyway, that's my little lecture and lesson for today. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday.